Hi, so my name is Andre Kent Jr. I am the owner and creator of the Achievers Report, including the Homage Network and the Homage Network biography. I did not do it for London. I did not do it for the Queen Elizabeth. I did not do it for the British monarchy. I'm in the United States of America. I'm in North Carolina. And the United States of America Sovereign Wealth Grant is not actually a grant like the Queen. I have won two national titles, three state championships, two of them first, one first place district competition in creative problem solving. I've been on four state conferences, two national conventions or more, and so many other countless things. And I decided to do my collegiate and university project on myself and the championships and stuff that I brought to the table. The championships that I brought to the table can be mirrored to somebody like while I'm in North Carolina. Do you know who would match the United States of America Sovereign Wealth Grant? Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is a perfect example of what I brought to the table with the Homage Network and the Achievers Report. Even though what it sounds like doesn't sound this, that, and other, especially for people that have skin color as mine. But I did not. I made the entire report like a country club. So from my championships, I decided to find out how much they're worth, what they do over time, how much I'm responsible for at an organization where most organizations pay for their champions complimentary. Complimentary is not the same thing as free. Free is not the same thing as complimentary, but to be a champion, you have to be able to achieve above and beyond. You cannot just stay standard or below the basics. You have to actually be in a position where you win championships and trophies and achievements. So while I'm in North Carolina, I'm in the eastern side of North Carolina, but I wanted to do my collegiate and university project as I was going for my doctorate of business administration. I chose to go back because so many people were requesting my services as if I was still a scout in a scout organization, which I'm not. The scouts only mean per scout about $7.5 million to me per scout. $7.5 million. That'll get you a house, a car, fuel, insurance, property insurance, life, health, dental, vision, just the basics to live your life. But it's not enough to say that you're a champion. It's not enough to say that you've achieved national titles or state titles. So with the Sovereign Wealth Grant, what I decided to do was build a diorama or a miniature dollhouse of something that I was going to build large scale. This was before the Queen died. I decided to sit there with my organizations and create a program that is comfortable for future farmers of America, health occupation students of America, future business leaders of America, Phi Beta Lambda, of which I currently just installed and established Phi Beta Lambda. I originally started it on campus at East Carolina University, and I decided to come back here in 2022 and give it an update. I did an update on Phi Beta Lambda last night, and it is stationary on campus, and it has facilities off campus through the United States of America Sovereign Wealth Grant. I have also ordered approximately 45 fighter jets, one Boeing Dreamliner 787 extra large luxury that's complimentary to the top champion. I've also ordered multiple planes, multiple airplanes that are like anywhere from between 12 seaters and 42 seaters that will be owned under the company. I've ordered 79 properties through LoopNet. They are also owned through the company, the Homage Network. And I think the Homage Network altogether over 100 years is probably worth $1,500,000,000,000. That's over the long term, and that includes the scout process as well. With the Road to Eagle Scouts, we're finding out each scout is worth anywhere from $5.5 million to $7.5 million. That's their cap. So you can't ask them more questions and make more requests of them than their cap, even at a volunteer level, because even the Peace Corps get paid. We have recently decided to pass down through succession the Road to Eagle Scouts and the Scout program into the biography by a level 7 executive on the Homage Network. and it's going down there with Global Church Etiquette, which took a level 7 executive to allow the project to go down to the biography to actually institute and establish. Um, but I will be riding in the Dreamliner 787 XL, hopefully. My advisors have been informed, including Laura Joyner, Fran Green, Joyce Dawes, Paul Cornwell, Haywood Dillahunt, Coach Simmons, Anita Bellamy at your current name. I have to get your current last name. Still working on it. Still working on my names. I'm terrible with names sometimes. Jeff Wooten, any advisor that was the advisor of the group while we were getting championships and making those types of achievements, they were invited to the Homage Network and the Achievers Report. With the Homage Network is just more of our operational portion where everybody likes to hang at and chill out and be comfortable. So I created that part. Even though it says homage, it means pay respect to the championship. So a comparable sovereign to myself, alongside, we build up one sovereign really, including the teammates that also help, including Kenitra Wilson, Evan King, Kaylin White, Elizabeth Spear, I think I said Kenitra Wilson already, and other people that join into our organizations, including the members that would like a chance to be a part of the Homage Network. We kind of turned into a family country club because that's what our organizations are like. Our organizations are one big family, including Key Club and wrestling. Anywhere you got a state championship or a national title. Just on our personal side until we get the full report together, which is actually run as a limited liability company now. But that's what the United States of America Sovereign Wealth Grant is. And we passed down the scouts. We passed them down to collect the Peace Corps because they said the scouts don't normally get paid. The Eagle Scouts don't normally get paid. They become a scoutmaster or assistant scoutmaster for them to get paid. They don't get paid on the scout program. So I was like, well, I'm 22 years of age now. I can't be on an organization where I'm not getting paid and it doesn't provide benefits to a 22-year-old. I'm a 26-year-old, excuse me, or a 22-year-old, once you hit Eagle Scout. So we passed them down for the Peace Corps. We wanted the Peace Corps because the Peace Corps, they make anywhere from $25,000 to $100,000 a salary a year for volunteerism. So we passed the scouts down to the biography, and on the Homage Network, we'll pick up the Peace Corps if they allow us. But I just wanted to give some background on it. Our Responsible Executive Protection Team, it is not owned by the Homage Network. It's owned personally by myself, Andre Kent Jr., and the Jr. is a suffix. It's owned personally by myself. It was programmed by me. It was built by me. It was designed and crafted and scoped by myself. And I had the properties on my head where they have to protect the properties. Not only will they have to protect the properties, our sanitation team is included. Our landscaping teams are included. You got that many properties globally. That is what the RAPT does. And I kind of mirrored, if you had to put RAPT inside a visual formation, what would you choose? I would choose, well, Michael Jordan's got security. Treat him like Michael Jordan's security. Treat them like athletic security for those when they're going on tour and stuff, and AAU ball and stuff, the security that rides on the bus and stuff with them. Or treat it like the Biltmore Estate in Asheville, North Carolina, where they have grounds facility security. They have facility security on the grounds and expanded out throughout, including with Vanguard. Treat it just like that type of security, but treat it everywhere because our portfolio holds 79 properties. It holds that many airplanes. Being a volunteer, it allows you to ask for certain benefits and perks to actually do your job, but it is completely for profit, even though we try to maintain it as if it's a L3C, which is a low profit hybrid company. We try to run it more non-profit, or not really non-profit, but B Corp status, so we can go to our conferences, go to our state events, go be voting delegates, and anything that we need to do. So it's like a large family country club, and that's the type of vibe that we wanted to give off with it. We didn't want to copy the Queen of Europe or anything, but the finances had to be paid out, and it uses accrual accounting, and it used it based off what I can charge for my time. So my commission off of the whole report was approximately 15%. So right now I'm worth anywhere from $252 billion to 350 billion myself.